Live. Hi, we're live. We are live. Hi, how are you?
I'm just
Hel-
seeing.
Hello, everybody. This is Sophie. Hami, how are you? Our goddess Sophie is here.
Oh,
I'm going to see if I can see us on. Yeah, it says we're
yeah.
on. I'm
Uh,
trying to turn down.
so
Turn
will you
down.
be? This will be live on your Soul Spirit Community talk page, correct?
Yeah. Mhm. Yes, it is. We
Yeah.
are live.
Yes.
Let's see which
Oh.
one we're at. Let's see if what I can see and not see on Facebook. So I'm just gonna wait a minute and see who comes on. Okay. Do you have your Facebook page up? Is that what you're
Yeah, it
looking
is on. But where shall I go in that? Under videos or?
at? Deborah Finley.
Yeah, I'm on that page.
Okay. Hold on one second.
I'm on your page right now.
All right. Let's see. This was supposed to be. Yeah, it says we're on. We are on live.
On Soul Spirit, right?
You're about to view broadcast on Facebook.
Um,
I don't see it messes up with the streaming, so we are
hmm.
live. I'm
Okay.
just going to do this. Okay. All right. For some reason, I'm being shown my one on YouTube for whatever reason.
Okay.
I know. Right. Why not? Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I don't think I am able to see, but that's okay.
You're not, or you are.
I cannot
Hmm.
because I can see your previous live
Yep.
video.
Yep. We're on there. Gloria said she loves you. See?
Oh my God, I love you
Yeah.
too, Gloria.
Okay. Let's see if she. Let's see what else.
I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
like,
we're live. It's
okay,
on Deborah Finley page. See?
not the community spirit talk.
Pardon?
On
Yeah,
which page? Sorry,
Deborah Finley?
that's it. Okay,
Yeah,
not okay. Your
yes.
personal page.
Well, it's my business page because
Oh,
I cannot comment in my profile
I see it
pages.
now. Yes,
Okay, see, I promise we're really on
yes,
this time. I know last time, so hopefully other people will join us soon. Okay.
yes.
And what I'd like you to do is let's just chit chat. So, congratulations on your new home.
Thank you,
You're
thank you.
welcome. I'm so happy for you. That's a good thing. Yeah, it
Mhm.
looks like you have it decorated very nicely. You have a new studio there too.
Yeah, I have this basement all for myself with
Nice.
a couch and desk wherein I
Mhm.
can do henna parties and henna clients. And if I have
Oh,
host a small goddess circle, I could actually have maybe 8 women coming to my place. So I can't
nice.
wait for the quarantine to lift up and we should be able to
Oh
see
yeah.
that we have safe.
Yes.
When we are safe, then we will have a lot of parties here. So I can't
You
wait.
know, yes. I don't blame you, but you're doing things. I see. I noticed that you had some kits, right?
Yes, yes.
And let me see what. Oh, we have a comment. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, Gloria. Yeah, she said. I just said hello. Say hello to everyone. See,
Oh,
I can't post comments on some of my destinations, which is really annoying me. But, so I have
hmm.
to. I brought this program so that we could, you know, it wouldn't be as distracting as looking away and
Right,
trying to read questions because they come up here. But it works out very well, obviously. So
right, right.
anyway, there
You're
are
doing
two
amazing
people.
job, Deborah. You're doing amazing job. Thank you
Oh,
for
thank you.
doing what you
Oh
do.
no, thank you for really coming on again because,
I'm excited.
like I said, it's been interesting. So we're going to start a show called Deborah's Bloopers. That's what I
Ooh,
what I had decided. So, okay,
yes,
Sophie. So why don't we? I'm going to
yes,
have you, excuse me,
yes.
tell us a little bit about what you do because like I said, like for now, during this pandemic, or pandemic. I keep calling it a parademic. I just make
Hmm.
up my own language. I don't know why, but I just do. Anyway, and
I
but like
know.
what I'd like to know is like, well, how I noticed that you're mailing out henna kits and things.
Yes,
So you're doing some things online and things
yes,
like that? Or okay, so you tell us about you and
yes,
we'll listen. Okay?
yes. Oh, well, I
Thank
will
you.
just share my story, who I
Yes.
am from the day
Yes.
I was born. I'm just kidding.
Please do it. And Gloria will write it and Gloria will publish it if you
Oh,
do
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
Gloria, thank you. Yes, please. I
Yeah.
don't like to write. I will just say it and you just write it.
So right.
So, so thank you again for inviting me for your episode here. And I love to
Okay.
share what I am passionate about these days, which these my rekindled passion from last 2 years. So why 2 years? Because before that, um, well, my past life 10 years ago or before that, I was a national trainer in India doing conflict resolution and peace building workshops. So I was
Nice.
a trainer doing all kinds of training programs and workshops, traveling all over the country and outside for over around 5 years. That was my life, and that's when actually molded me in a new perspective outside my small world where I used to live in India, wherever I used to live in South India. But when I
Mhm.
went traveled around, my worldview, my understanding people's problems, how they are dealing with problems, new problems which I've never had to face, like curfews and rebel groups and all kinds of violence you can imagine. So I was working with a terrorist prone areas, and that's when I molded my perspective into better understanding. So
Mhm.
5 years of that learning made my foundation very strong as to who I want to become. I was in early 20s that time.
Yes.
And then my company sent me here to do a summer program in Virginia in a summer peace building institute. It's in EMU University. And I love the university. I wanted to do my master's in arts in the same conflict transformation program. And of
Yes.
course, if I go back to India, I would have been married off. I was 26 by then. And there was no way I could have, advanced my studies. So I'm like, I am coming back and I will get my master's degree no matter what. No scholarship, I will still do it. Somehow I was blessed with the universe. I came here without knowing anybody and I got admission and everything. So after 2 years of my master's degree, I realized I need to work, of course.
Right.
There was no way for me to go back
Mhm.
to India. And I wanted to work here in UN, United Nations or UNICEF, but there was a lot of difficulties that I wouldn't be sponsored or paid well. And I had to find my way out to live here so that I could be not going back to some of the problems that I was facing there.
Yeah.
Definitely, I
Yeah.
didn't want to get married away,
Right.
and a lot of other women problem and religious problems.
Right.
Um, so
Well, it's
I
different. It's different.
it is different. So I continued
Yeah.
staying here. I got my scholarship, not scholarship, sponsorship, and
Mm-hmm.
I said I need to work something else to pay my bills. So I became a IT business analyst. So I was a IT
Nice.
professional for almost 10 years after that. So all conflict resolution, my training programs, all that teaching skills were not being used for 10 years just to
Wow.
survive.
Okay.
And I was doing
Yes.
voluntary work in my community otherwise, but nothing for payment. And
Mm-hmm.
after 10 years, which is like almost 2 years ago, universe just gave me the blessing that I could do whatever I wanted to do. I was turning 40. My husband is
You
like,
look phenomenal.
yes. So now I feel like now I'm being blessed. It's my responsibility now to do what it is supposed to be done by my life. And that's
Yes.
when the whole idea came to me that I need to start women's groups, women's workshop, skill
Yes.
training workshop, wherein I'm really good at creating activity based workshops. Doesn't matter what topic or what subject it is.
Yes.
I was introduced to Goddess Circle several years ago, and I'm like, that is an amazing concept.
Yes.
I am born and brought up with that goddesses back in India. I should be bringing that in here into my life first, realizing my own goddesses, and
Yes.
sharing and realize making people understand, or um, kind of help them touch their goddesses inside them by my
Yes.
little workshop, just to let them touch and just go away, let them figure it
Yes.
out. So my workshops are kind of reminders of your goddess inside, and you already have it. Everybody is a goddess, I believe, and you have all the qualities of several thousands goddesses out there. So these are all just archetypes. And when I launched in 2018 my henna business, I started
Mm-hmm.
goddess circles and workshops, and I became yoga teacher in that one
Oh,
year.
nice. Nice.
So in that one year, I did a lot of henna events, festivals, and private events, but also 24 goddess circles and workshops
Wow. That's
in 15
awesome.
months. Yes.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
I was blown away by just seeing the numbers. So my last
Mhm.
workshop, Lost Goddess Circle, was on March 13. And
Nice.
I
Nice.
had
Nice.
scheduled all my until July, or say September, my dates were done. I was doing
Yes.
art-based workshops, partnering with local artists, and then my goddess circle. So two kinds of
Yes.
sessions. Now I had to cancel all from
And
April
I know.
till July. All my events are canceled for now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
where we are currently is the current situation, which I will talk about. But this is my last 2 years of success or happiness and joy that I have ever felt. The respect, the acceptance, the love from the community is immense, and because of that support, I was I was able to realize myself again in my this year,
Yes.
40th year. So and this is a little journey that I had to pass through to be here, and I'm really, really, really honored and excited about to be available or be present in this space and time right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sending some invites out just so you know.
Yeah.
I'm sharing it. I don't know if you have a share button, but I have a share. So I'm sending. And my friend from England, we have people from England that are like, I was looking for this because I
Uh,
had invited. So now I'm just sending them a reminder if they
that's
can jump on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I
So
have
thanks.
a monitor here. So I'm like trying to see, because I posted a link of your community page link, but
Yes. Yes.
now I think it is only on your on other page. So I'm just gonna
No. No
post the
worries.
link here.
I
So
hear you.
it's on my
But
page.
all right, you could do it on your page. You could
Yes,
share it.
yes.
Yay!
I'm
I didn't
sharing
know
it
how
right
to do
now.
that. That's wonderful. How did you do it? Just type it
I
in,
just
or what?
copied your link from your messenger that you sent me,
Okay.
and I
Thank
pasted
you.
it on my private personal page, and now I'm posting on my private page.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Teresa's saying hello. I'll just put this up. So, say Teresa. She lives in England.
Oh,
So
hi,
she's
Lisa.
Yeah, she's my friend, and she is a very gifted individual, healer, and psychic as well. So,
Wow.
and Sandy is here.
Hi,
Sandy is
Sandy.
my friend. Yeah, she's lovely. So
Oh,
she's like, yeah. So, and Ray, there's more, and plus it's recorded. So, if anybody has any questions for Sophie and Goddess work, let me know. And Hannah. So,
yes,
tell us about your Hannah because I think it's very important because you do very important work, and I'd love you to share that if you want to. As far
absolutely.
as yeah,
Absolutely. So I wanted to share, as I was saying, bringing by my authenticity
yes,
into my own life and sharing with wherever I live. So my
hmm
authenticity was coming from India. I didn't want to not have that. So the three things I really am proud of sharing my gifts is henna, which is the henna art
ooh,
from
yeah,
India. Second is my goddesses from India, and also
yes,
my yoga from India. So I wanted to do all these three things to claim
so
my
good.
powers
That's right,
and
that's
dive
right,
into it.
yeah,
It is my responsibility. I better teach yoga. I better spread
that's
this
right.
word. I better spread this art of henna. And so I've learned henna when I was 11 year old, and it is
Oh
it is
yeah,
part of my culture. Every little celebration, every event we have henna parties. It is just fun. We are like covered with henna all over
Yeah.
hands and legs. So currently I have a little henna on my hand,
Nice.
which is kind of fading away because this morning I had a henna accident. So
I wasn't going to say
I washed
anything.
my hand a million times. This is all getting so this morning I made almost 25 cones like this. Just
Beautiful.
before our session, I had order eight orders, which will be my 25 cones. It takes me 2 hours to roll and fill and everything.
Mhm.
It's a lot of work, but so henna. Let me talk more. What is henna?
Yes.
So henna is a plant name. It's a medicinal plant, and the
Yes.
leaves of the plant are crushed, dried, and powdered into a fine powder and sifted at least 3 or 5 times, so there is no dust particles. And that powder is then mixed with essential oils, which is safe for your skin.
Yes.
Release the dye after 12 hours of sitting there. It will release the dye, and then you roll it up in this henna cones. So I roll these cones first, and then fill it up with the henna powder paste. So henna plant is very cooling to your body. It is anti-allergic. It is good for your skin problems, and it helps you get the nice skin dye also. So it colors
Yes.
your organic matters, skin, nails, hair, fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was in cosmetology school, we always did the henna on
Oh
our
my
hair to like tint it, you know. Oh, we loved it. It was so much
God.
fun, you
Where
know.
are you located right now? I can send because I have henna for hair is different from henna for
Okay.
hands.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't get it anywhere, but I mean, when I was in that's a good
Oh yeah.
point. So I didn't know that. But when I was in cosmetology school, like a long time ago, like before 81, like
Wow.
79, 80, something like that. Yeah.
That's when I
So
was
we used to
born.
do the henna. I know, I told you you know, but yeah, I know, really. We're not going to talk about how
No,
old, but
no.
anyway, I'm old enough. And yeah, seriously. So we used to put the henna on the hair, on our hair, and tint it the different colors, and it was so good for your hair,
Right,
So
absolutely. It
so I
conditions
didn't
the
know.
hair a lot. So all my
Yeah,
conditioning has come from henna.
yeah,
I
yeah.
alternatively change it my colors with other
Oh
normal
yeah,
colors, but I do
yes,
my henna below, so it kind of give you ombre. Right now it's not there, but kind of ombre
right.
look here. So like a reddish
Oh,
tint, and then more.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So, well,
And
then,
then when I do
if
henna, then I
anybody,
add eggs in that. Sorry. So
oh, I,
egg in that mix helps you get the
oh,
conditioning to your skin.
well, I'll tell you what, if anybody in the cosmetology world would like to, in the hairdressing world, would like to, order some henna,
Yeah.
contact Sophie. So,
Totally.
somebody wants to know, listen, we're on this hair, is it permanent dye or does it wash out? So
It
let's get,
definitely washes out. There's nothing permanent about
right,
henna at
right,
all. It
right.
washes out maybe 6 to 8 to 10 weeks.
Oh,
It kind
yeah.
of fades away slowly as a normal color. But actually,
Mhm.
if you do henna here, it will just keep coming down as normal color. It will keep,
Yes.
you know. So generally, it takes almost 6 months to get whole henna out. For example, if you want to donate your hair, and they say,
Mhm.
hey, it shouldn't be henna, so you have to wait 6 months before you cut your hair to donate.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to
And
know.
henna is cheaper and organic and natural, all
Hmm.
benefits.
Oh, I used to love it. I used to love it, It's something, so I mean, it was just a fun thing to do, and it was very good for your hair, like you say.
Yeah,
It was very nutritious.
yeah,
So, like, let's talk, I go back to the
yes,
hand art and your body
yes,
art, okay? And
yes.
because you use this also for your goddess parties, and it's also very healing. And I just want to
Yes.
mention that because go
Totally.
ahead. Sorry.
So I am using my henna for a lot of purposes. So first of all, imagine as a henna art is an artwork. So any art is a therapy for making your mind centered and meditative and intention setting. So whenever I
Yes.
do henna, I always have an intention before I mix henna or
Oh, I
sell
love
henna or
that.
do on somebody. So people get their art on their body for different reasons. Definitely
Yes.
at the weddings is for good luck and prosperity and happiness. That is the symbol at that time. But you
For
can always
weddings?
get as
Okay.
a, yeah, you always, sorry,
That's all right.
you were saying something.
No, I said for weddings. I
For
said,
weddings.
that's a great idea.
Oh
I
yeah,
love that.
totally.
That's a beautiful
Bachelorette party. I have
intention.
done bachelorette parties, cocktail
Nice.
parties. Henna parties are like not very very popular for a wedding night. One evening is dedicated for henna party.
Yeah.
Um, so now people also can get as a healing henna to heal their scars. So sometimes they met accident and they have scars over their body or C-section
Yes.
or a scar marks on their stomach. So they want to acknowledge their new scars with henna,
Yes.
and that's when
I
I
love
do
that.
henna as a healing henna for them. And
Hmm.
also for chemotherapy patients who have lost hair on their head
Yeah.
or have
Yes.
a mastectomy. So I've done henna on their chest, on their
Yes.
head, on their scalp is more of a
Right.
prayer henna as a
Yeah.
good wishes as you are transforming your life to a new kind of zone.
That's
And
beautiful.
had people who wanted to commit something, like somebody was a chain smoker for 20 years or something, and she
Mhm.
was doing a therapy classes and all that stuff for 6 months. And the day she decided I'm no more smoking, the day she decided she wanted to get henna to acknowledge that from this day on I will not smoke. And that symbol
Wonderful.
on her feet when I did reminded her for 2 weeks minimum, because the stain will go away. For 2 weeks, it reminded this is her way of acknowledging her new lifestyle. So you can mark any and give any meaning for your henna event. So it is so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that really is. I mean, that I love that idea. I really love that idea to use it to help empower and help infuse, your intention and
Yes.
and to
Yes.
celebrate, perhaps like you said, like Caesarean. I
Yes.
mean, I know I'm not a vain person, but when I, had my daughter, I had the scar from the belly button down.
Mhm.
I had
Mhm.
awful stretch marks. I mean, I remember the first time I went to the beach in my bikini days, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And
Mhm. Sure, I believe you.
I had these bright red like stretch marks, and the girl behind us on the blanket was like, "Oh my God," And my husband was so upset because he didn't want me to get hurt, like by that like that comment. And uh, he said, um, they're from having a baby, this beautiful little girl here, So, but like they, it was so. I wish I would have known about henna used for those purposes then,
Because it's
So,
acknowledging the
yeah,
scars. So you can't get rid of it, but it is the choice that you made, and that has
yes,
brought you that reward. Imagine that's
yes.
your reward.
Yes. So Teresa has she said, so that would be similar to the reasons some people have tattoos. She
Mhm.
has two tattoos that acknowledge certain things in her life, etc. So
Absolutely.
that, yeah. So me, I would change my mind. That's why I don't have a tattoo. So
Yeah.
henna is good for me. For me,
Yeah.
but that's true, Teresa. What you're saying,
Yeah.
right? Go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry. You can
The
address that.
tattoos are like, I have a tattoo, of course, but
Yes.
tattoos
Mhm.
are also very significant as to what you choose, why you choose, and it stays
Yes.
permanently on you.
Yes.
But not but they are two
No.
different processes.
Mhm.
Tattoos were like, okay, you're getting it done, I'm getting so much pain and blood is coming out, a person is not looking at me, just having fun. There is no heart to heart talk with your artist. You're just doing it, and you must have internalization. So I have had it and I know how the
Yes.
experience was. But with henna, even if it is temporary, is significance to everything that is in life is temporary. But
Mhm.
also when you're sitting with a henna artist, even 20 minutes or 30 minutes is a one-on-one time. You
Yes.
cannot believe kind of conversation we exchange. people come with a lot of stress and anxiety, but leave the session with so much gratitude and centeredness and
Yeah.
calmness in their body and mind. So they come out of it with very empowered mindset. So I love that about it. And the smell of henna when I'm doing it with all essential oils, eucalyptus or lavender blend, tea tree oil, that smell makes you like so like an aromatherapy. Hi,
Huh?
doggy.
Sorry, somebody just knocked on my door. Ah,
Go
that's
ahead.
so funny. Oh yeah, okay.
Please check it out.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You
Meantime,
keep on talking.
I can talk about
Yes.
my goddess card. I also wanted to, I picked up 3 cards just now, but I just want to talk about my 2. What I picked up right now was prosperity, abundantia, Saraswati, the goddess of art, and Kali, the goddess of transformation. So these 3 card, whenever I pick up, I just try to pick up before any event starts. And I thought, let me have what goddess message will I have today before our interview. So these are the 3 messages I'm receiving. That abundant prosperity is definitely, I'm filled with abundance, and it is very, very true. I just cannot believe the kind of love and abundance I'm receiving during this um, pandemic times. People are struggling. I am struggling a lot, but still I'm abundant. I'm still very happy and abundant with my joy and the skills that I have, and the ability to share the joy with people through henna art. So that is definitely true with this card. The second card is my Kali card. Was Is definitely a significance, and this is where I
Sorry.
value much. Our COVID situation right now is going through a transformation, and Kali is the true symbol of endings and beginnings. So she is the one right now coming to our whole universe to remind us, get rid of things that is no more necessary, the things that is no more essential, and cultivate a new lifestyle that is good for you and the community. So what is that for you individually or for your own family or your community? You have to figure it out. And if we have not learned or we are not learning any lesson from this COVID, then it will keep coming back. Kali keeps coming back until you learn the lesson. So it is a true reminder to us to figure out what are we doing wrong. And the third card, my favorite, Saraswati, she's the goddess of arts and creativity and speech and just communication, coming out your authentic self. And Saraswati has been my deeper favorite goddess, and she keeps coming back to me in form of many forms. So my goddess circles, my henna art, bringing community together, doing my yoga workshops is all because of this creativity that it's kind of that Saraswati within me is emerging out. So in this COVID situation, I am abundant. I'm acknowledging my Kali, which is trying to find transformation, trying to find my new ways, and Saraswati, my arts. I think these 3 will be very key for our own reflection to move on and sustain ourselves in this phase. So thank you for letting me share these 3 cards.
I love that. I just muted my mic, and I know it comes up across our screen. Our screen mic is muted, but the audience can't see that. I sent that to you in chat, but I don't think you got it. So
I don't think I didn't receive that. Sorry.
I didn't. Okay, I wasn't sure. So, but my dogs are being ornery. You know, they're being little buggers. So, but they're actually doing their job, which is to, you know,
Yeah.
alert me if somebody comes to the door.
Oh,
The
that's good.
person is gone. My husband, hi, Rebecca, Alicia, Alisa?
Allison.
Allison. How do I not know that? She
Yeah,
says
Allison.
hello. And then she said this earlier. You are reminded of the feeling and the experience as the colors change and transform. Oh, I love that. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And did you see Teresa's comment? I didn't know. She said, yes, her tattoos are a part of my healing and would have loved to have had someone who understood the significance when she had them done. Love that. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
actually have a recreation time of that
Yes.
significance. Probably sometime when the time goes by, that healing process may change or transform into a new symbol or sign or new understanding. With that new understanding, you come up with something that you want to signify that healing process again. If you need it, then find a
Yes.
henna artist locally and go get it done. Get some henna
Absolutely.
done.
Absolutely. Okay, so what else did she said? Arnold and Chona are watching with you. Oh, hi everybody. There's people watching that haven't come on yet, so that's okay.
Yay.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions, Nicole said hello. I put hers up there.
Hi, Nicole.
Yeah, she's so sweet. Okay, so that's lovely. So continue on. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so
So
interesting.
while you were gone, I was talking about my 3 cards.
Yeah.
That was signifying my current situation and our whole situation of
Oh,
this
yeah.
pandemic. So from the time the pandemic started, everything got canceled. Things are no more same. I cannot schedule anymore. Uh, we
Right.
cannot meet anything. And my business is up close. I have to sit
Yes.
so close to people, touch them,
Yes.
see them,
Yes.
hug them, and
Yes.
hold them for a long time to do henna. Even
Yes.
goddess circles, we are sitting very close to each other. But this is my main business where I've been waiting all the winter time, because winter is kind of slow time. I'm waiting for spring to start and the festivals, and I'm putting up the tent and people lined up.
Oh, that's going to be
So,
fun.
so that's all festivals are
Yeah,
canceled. And I
I
cannot believe
know.
how much I miss doing that
Yeah.
aggressive work and just gonna make money was one
Yes.
thing, but just spreading joy and dancing in my tent was brilliant. So
Well,
now
we
that
have to
everything is
we have to
canceled,
eat. All of us have to make a living. There's nothing wrong with that. I
yeah,
mean, many people are, yes, we understand.
yeah,
You're
and I
not,
have to pay bills will not be saying, oh, your festivals got canceled, you cannot. It's okay if you don't pay phone bill, for example.
yeah,
Nobody
right,
will say that.
exactly.
Let's exchange. Can you give me henna instead of electric bill?
Yes,
What you say.
yes. No, I
But
understand. Yeah,
we
I
need
do.
dollar money.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I understand, and I know myself. I had readings. I'm usually booked months ahead. And my readings have canceled and stuff, and that's okay. But you know what? It took. How can I put it? For me, I used it as an opportunity to think outside of the box. And to I'm still writing my solo book. So
Mm.
but and that will be published soon, as soon as the editors that are
Amazing.
helping me. I have 2 editors. I have Deborah Myers and Helen Tracy that are helping me with the edits and everything. So it'll be done. And yeah. So if I understand. Believe
Awesome.
me, I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
As many of us do. So now, I'm so glad that we're able to meet and do this, because last time we tried, oh my gosh, I was a disaster. I couldn't get it on, but
Thank you.
it wouldn't work for me. But getting this on to
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
So yeah, please share away, because I know there has to be something. There has to be
Yes.
something
It is.
that
It is
we
always
can.
there something.
Yes, I mean, maybe you teach, you're a
I
teacher,
am.
so maybe, who knows, start a henna
Yeah.
school. I don't know. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
I am. I am doing
Online
it
or
for
something. Oh, you
few.
are?
Yes, in March, and
Mm.
that's when after March, and that was
Yes.
the time when I was moving into this new house. I was
Yes.
concentrating in painting and adjusting for 6 weeks.
I
And then
love
in
it.
March, I thought, what shall I do if I'm not able to do henna in person? So this is
Yes.
the time to pick up and become more creative, find new ways instead of just crying and sulking about it. There is no point blaming or
Right.
frustrated and stressful. let's move on, kind of.
Yes,
So I
yes,
picked up
absolutely.
myself. It took time. There's always ups and downs because I miss meeting people. That is where I receive energy. So I started
Yeah.
making, I said, if I am not doing henna, let me give this henna to somebody
Oh, I
and let
love that.
them do it on themselves. And so I'm selling henna cones, and I
Thank
must
you.
have made almost 200 cones in last 4 or 5
Nice.
weeks. My
That's
fingers
nice.
is
And
what.
do they have the essential oils in them, or
Oh,
do they? Are they?
absolutely. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
everything. So
Well, that's
everything is
nice.
made and done as is, like this. The cone comes to you. It is already has a pin, so you don't even have to cut it to a. So this
That's
pin goes,
perfect.
it comes out, kind of comes out directly.
Yeah.
So I sold so many cones. I reached out to community. Do you want henna? Because this is the time in summer and spring to get henna art on your
Oh
body.
yeah.
So the whole idea or whole intention moved away from doing henna to making them get the henna through me, from a little joy
I
that I
love it.
give to them.
I
So
love it.
I am so grateful and so blessed that I have an amazing community to support me.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
they said, we want henna, just make it and sell. We will come pick it up. And that's what the best side was. People local from Lehigh Valley, they would come to my driveway, pick it up,
Yes.
pick the henna up from the, no contact kind of,
Nice.
and I
Yeah.
would take a distance selfie and I would see them from far. And that was
Oh,
the best part of my day. Those are my
yeah.
best part of the days every
Yeah.
day. So I'm really blessed with that. And I also said, okay, if you receive this tool, one thing is to receive a tool, second thing is to use the tool.
Yeah.
It's not easy to use this tool. It may look like a pencil,
I have
but
a shaky hand. Yeah.
so I thought, let me teach henna online. So I've
Ooh.
already done 3 classes for almost 10 to 15 people in each class. And I'm having one more class on the 30th May. And it's only for $20 for 2 hours. I give out a lot of things, talk
That's
about
nice.
henna background, what is henna, and all those stories. And then I teach basic elements, and we do a drill practice with pen, and then
Nice.
pick up and teach you how to hold it, how to press it, and control. So I'm having one more class out of demand. I didn't think I would host it, and somebody reached out. I want to have all my nieces come to this class. So I'm like, okay,
Oh.
let's schedule one. It's like a henna party for
Yeah.
15 people in one online Zoom class. So
Yeah.
I am teaching henna now, and it's wonderful.
I love it.
So
See?
that's my
I
new
love it.
community.
I can tell. Look at how much it touches your heart and soul. It's in there. It's in, and there's a lot of good people in this world. A lot of good people. You
Yes,
know, and we are blessed. We really are. And it's going to be fine. It will
yes,
be fine. You
yes,
know, it
totally,
will. One way or another, it'll be fine. You know,
definitely.
I'm
Yeah,
just used to making my own money. That's just me.
I know.
And it's not all about money. I'm not saying that, but I'm used to making my own money and having,
Yes,
a little extra. But what I'm enjoying now is other things, which I
yes,
always did anyway, but now I really have I finally stopped running long enough to enjoy my life a little bit,
it's
inside my house.
time. High time, Deb.
Exactly.
You should have done a long time ago.
Yeah,
But
I know. I know. Well, I chose other avenues. I got married young, had children young. So it's just what people that in my generation, a lot of us did.
right,
So
right, totally.
we either went to college or we got married. I went to cosmetology school and got married.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
so
And
it's
at least
fine.
you got everything out of the way before, and then you can
Oh yeah,
concentrate
yeah,
when you're in 30s, and that is the best time you can get what you really
yes,
want to be.
yes,
So
true,
have a
true.
best time at the time.
Honestly, because I didn't miss out on my children,
Oh,
because I'm still married,
mhm.
39 years, and
Yeah.
yeah, so my husband really wanted children, and I wanted children, so it was something that we did, like you're saying, we did it early, and then now they're grown. I have grandbabies,
I know, it's
so it's
amazing.
okay. It is. I'm very lucky, I really am.
Yeah.
So, and now, I can do what and not that I always could do what I wanted to do, and I did at the
Mhm.
time. So now
Mhm.
it's like you said, it
Good.
is. So thank you for that. Thank you
I'm
for
very
that.
happy that you did everything in time beforehand.
Yeah,
If
because
I was you, I would have done the same way. But I didn't get married until recently, so yeah.
no, but you know what though? But this is what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and now look though, you have a beautiful husband, and you have a beautiful new home, and you have a wonderful business, and it comes from your heart and soul.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
It's
We
all
all
good.
have our own our journeys, and it's not wrong or right. It's
Yeah.
right for us.
Yes, and
So
it
I
is
love
not that everybody has problems. I have been in a lot of shitty situations, right? But
that. Yes,
you have to keep up and keep going, and that
true.
resilience. You say that
Those are
the
young. Yes.
quality. I believe that is the quality, and everybody has it, and it comes out when you are in
Hmm.
a trouble situation, and you have to like the strength to get on, and you
True.
know what your values. That's where your values need to stand. If my value is to be compassionate and kind, I
Right.
can't lose that if I'm in a tough situation.
True.
So
Hmm.
this is the time to see what are those values that you really want to make you as a strong person. So I'm
Yes.
realizing myself, learning myself a lot, and I'm hoping everybody does that. And
Yes.
this is the time that you realize that you need some time off, you need to relax, you need to slow down. This is the slow down time, you
Yeah.
know.
It is. It
And
truly
I'm
is.
so happy with that. Yeah, I'm like, I can just do one task, going outside or doing meeting one person a day. Like they come on
Yes.
driveway, I'm done. My energy is gone. I have to be watchful with my energy. Like how can I
Yes.
use?
Yeah. I'm finding the same thing. Yeah.
Because this
Honestly.
is the time you are kind of emitting more energy than you actually think you are not doing anything, for example, but
True.
you think you are no more busy like you used to be, but you're
Yes.
still losing a lot of energy from your body to be where you are by not
True.
doing anything.
That's
So
true.
always
Yeah.
acknowledge that energy,
Hmm.
notice it, and take a break. And it is
Yeah.
okay to slow down. That is
True.
okay to slow down. It is okay not to be always busy, because I was very proud of me. Oh, I am
Hmm.
very busy. I have done like 24 workshops. I have like 100
Yes.
henna events.
And you should be though. That's
I was very
acknowledged. You
proud.
should
I'm like,
be.
oh my
Yes.
God, what is my
Well,
identity without all these? You know?
yes.
So I have
Yes.
to like, okay, it is okay not to be busy.
That's
So I
right.
have realized that, and I'm let going of that pride and ego of
True.
being busy. Forget
True.
about all that. Who cares?
That's the truth. We're alive, right? We're well, thank God,
I'm healthy.
and you're right. You're right. 100%. But like good things will come. No worries. I'm so glad that you're doing those Zoom teachings. That's phenomenal. That's
Yes.
really a good
And now, no
idea.
matter where you are in the world, you could still
True.
take my henna party online. Without
Yes.
henna,
Yes.
you don't need henna for the party, for my class.
Yes.
Just $20. I'm just kidding. But you will learn a lot from my personal experience, because
True.
every henna artist is very unique. She or her he has
Mhm.
unique experiences and stories. So I have my own experiences and stories how I relate.
Mhm.
So I'm happy. I'm just
I
happy
love
about
it.
it.
I love it. I do. I think
And I
it's
have
good.
one more adventure, not adventure. When
Oh
you that
yes,
I
sure,
started
sure.
yesterday,
Mhm.
well, two more things. One I started yesterday was I've been doing. Uh, I realize I'm getting putting on a lot of weight, just not doing anything, and I
Okay.
can't wait. Oh, when this is over, then I will run. When this is over, then I will reduce weight. Then this is not getting over. Damn it! Like 2 months. So I'm like,
Exactly.
that's it. This is the month I have to get back to my workout routine. I cannot have any
Oh, me
more
too. Oh my
excuses.
God.
When the gym is open, when the yoga studio is open, then only I will exercise. BS. I am done with those excuses in my head. So every
Yes.
morning I'm doing high intensity workout for 30
Oh,
minutes. 30 minutes
nice.
dedicated to myself, and adding more challenges like doing extra squats and triceps and biceps. And then I was telling my friend, and everybody needs some encouragement, some kind of company to support, to kind
Yes.
of to be answerable, like a
Yes. Yes.
friend. So she
Yes.
said, why don't you do, I said, I want to do the same exercise that I do in the morning. I want to do again in the evening. I need a
Okay.
partner. Otherwise, it's easy for me to just sleep and watch
Yeah.
TV.
Right.
So she said she will be online. I was online yesterday at 6 o'clock, and I did a
Uh-huh.
30-minute instruction class to her, and we both kicked our
Oh
asses.
my
So
God.
it
I
was
love it.
very much fun.
So you slept well.
I slept well. And then from today, so we'll be doing every day. And if somebody is genuinely interested to come for 30-minute kick-ass workout, even if you're not, you can do whatever based on your body type. It's a lot of stretches and
Yeah.
weights, and I will instruct that. But now I can learn how to instruct because I'm a yoga teacher, which I am not able to teach these days. So I want to hone that skill of teaching.
Mhm.
And he's coming, and today somebody else is coming. So I have a nice backyard, so he will be far from me, and I'll be
Yeah.
instructing online.
Good.
So there'll be 3 people coming to my park today
Good.
at six
Good.
o'clock or 6:30, and we'll be
Mhm.
having a workout in my park for 30 minutes with our yoga
Nice.
mat and
Nice.
weights. So I plan to do every day, and
Mhm.
this is where I'm like, yeah, something I want to
Yeah.
work out. I hit the bird like with one shot, like 10 birds with one shot. Learn how to teach,
That's
bring
right.
people together, work on my own body, and I can see
Yeah.
people. I'm like, yes. So
That's
this is my new thing from yesterday.
I love it. I love it. See?
It's
See?
free. You can come because I don't want to charge for that right now.
No, I understand. Well, maybe a donation or something if they want to,
Yeah,
or
after
if
like
they
a few
can.
classes.
And if they
Yeah,
can't, that's okay too. You
that's a good
know?
idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, this is about you.
Yes.
So,
Well,
no, sir, it's about you. So let's tell people
hmm,
how to get in touch with you. And I have your name and your website.
yes. Website will
And
not have all this information, but I will be posting on my Facebook, and Instagram is my sole marketing platform.
okay, and then on your Facebook, is it under Sophie Hami?
No, henna chakra.
Oh, see, it's under Hannah Chakra.
Yeah, henna
So there
chakra.
you go. All right. So don't.
Everything is henna chakra in Instagram or even Facebook. So too.
I'm gonna type that up there.
Yeah.
And if it lets me put it on there. So
Yeah.
well, I'll type it in both places.
And the
Um,
reason I had henna is henna, of course, and chakra is that energy center and a vortex, that chakras, energy centers that we have in our
yes,
body. There are
yes,
12 chakras in our body, in and around us.
true.
And so I said, I want to have henna because that creates different level of energy between them and me, the person who is receiving henna and the person who's giving. So we create a new level of energy of beautiful energy. Anyway, so that
I
is
love
the
that. Yeah,
henna chakra idea behind that. And I'd say this is my 13th, this is our 13th chakra. Henna chakra is our 13th.
that's right. I love it. I love it. No, I do, and I really love the healing work that you do with it. I do. I love, how you use Hannah to celebrate, those times in your life that other people might, feel defeated by,
Mhm.
almost. I think so. I think it's, and I love it how you do it in every sense, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I just really, when I met you, and I felt very like I found a soul sister, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying, as far as how you help people, and how you're a goddess in your own right, and how you're a businesswoman, and you're just a good person.
oh,
So no, thank you, really. So I just wanted to bring you on and let everybody meet you and
thank
see
you.
how lovely you are, and all of the different things that you offer.
Oh,
So
you're very kind.
thank
Oh,
you.
it feels
No,
so
thank you.
pumped up right now. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you just keep doing your good work, and
Thank you.
don't worry about everything else will follow.
No
So don't
more.
worry about it.
No more. I'm not living from a space of fear anymore.
True,
I'm
true,
living from a space of confidence and true light.
true.
If you see my stone that I painted, I let
Oh,
my
I love.
light shine.
Oh, I let my light shine. I love that. I love that. Yes. It's true though, because fear creates illusions.
And
And then we get
I
stuck in
fear
that.
all my life. All my
Right. True. Right. And you have nothing to be fearful for
yes.
anymore.
And I
Really,
mean,
because
fear is there. There are some areas
yes,
of my life. Fear will always be there. Will never go. But I'm like, when
true.
it comes to me, I'm like, yeah, I know you are
Yeah,
there.
that's
Be there.
right. Hello, my
I'll
friend
call
fear.
you when I need you. I don't need you right now.
That's right. That's right. I love that. That's
Yeah.
right. I say, hello, my friend fear. How are you? Oh, you're
Yeah.
not doing too good
Yeah.
today. That's all
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
That's
it's all
it.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I do. What I learned a long time ago, fear is false evidence or expectations appearing real.
Can you repeat that?
Yes,
Fear is
false
false.
evidence or expectations
Hmm.
appearing real.
Real?
FEAR. Yeah.
Okay.
I will show you. I will show you. All right, I'm going to write it in here. Okay. First, I put your page, your Facebook page.
So I'm gonna write that what you just said.
Mhm. See, I substituted sometimes instead of putting evidence for the E, I put
Mm-hmm.
expectations,
Mm-hmm.
expectations. You know, um, sorry, I'm typing. Okay, so that's one. Expectations. I'm gonna try to get that out. I can't spell. Not
Ah,
expiration. Yeah, I know.
exploration.
All right, there it is. It was okay. All right. So that's what it is.
Perfect.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah. So it is, and it creates illusions.
No, the mic is muted. Okay.
All right. So everybody, we thank you. And do
Oh,
you have anything else that you would like to add before we end?
what I want to add before we end
Mhm.
is to always trust yourself
Yeah.
and don't let your light dim by anybody or by
Mhm.
any circumstances. Let your light shine. You are unique, you're authentic, and you're true. So never compromise on your self wisdom.
Right. Right. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. Thank you. How do we say namaste?
Yeah,
Namaste.
namaste. From
Namaste.
my
Okay.
heart to each one of yours.
I
Namaste.
was saying gumasta, which is Italian for how are you? No, namaste. Mixed up. All right. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. All right,
Yes,
everyone. Give
excited.
Sophie a holler, if you'd
Yes.
like to learn more.
Woo.
Thank you. All right. Take care. Bye. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.